What is going on, guys? It has been a hot minute since we did a really any video at all. I mean, my channel's been pretty spaced out between each video, and I'm sorry for that, but I've been super busy personally. I had a lot going on with family and all, and family comes first before anything else. And obviously, my work schedule, you guys already know, is freaking insane. So I do this in my spare time. So we're a couple weeks late, but we're going to get to Tom MacDonald's new video, Man in the Sky. I'm also going to be returning to my live stream soon. Just follow me at Patriotic _Cav on X. I will drop a date and a time soon. I'm shooting for every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Now, the start date, I don't know. I think it's going to be next week, but again, I'll let you guys know. I'll link that in the description below so you guys can follow me. But yeah, I'm not going to waste too much time babbling. We're going to get right into Tom MacDonald's new song. Cav Reacts, here we go. And clearly we're already getting serious Tom. I see the backdrop, him with the guitar, and I'm ready for it. Here we go.
There's a man on TV at a desk in a suit. He lies through his teeth and they still call it the news. And there's a man in a white coat whose medicine kills. He loves when you're sick cause you pay for his pills. There's a man at the bank who will give you a loan so that you'll buy a house and then he'll take your home. There's a man who wants you spending your life online. Knows you're searching for truth but controls what you find. We'll be fine, babe, if we don't make it through. There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It don't help if you can fly, 'cause way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just wanna burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you. There's a man in a
wow. That hits heavy. Amazing freaking chorus. I mean, I always said Tom could pull off these more sing-songy type songs, as opposed to his rap. But I mean, obviously he's an amazing rapper. But yeah, his message is very clear. It's a very sad but true one, talking about being reliant on the system. You know, they want you relying on them, dependent on them. You know, they don't want you to succeed too much. They don't want you to be too healthy. They don't want you to be too wealthy. They want to give you just enough to be happy, you know. And sadly, there's a lot of people out there who they want guarantees, they want safety over their own freedom, and it's very sad to see, unfortunately. But you do see, like he was mentioning, big pharma, big bank, big money, big government. It reminds me of another song I heard where he's talking about the system and saying they take and they take, but they give just a little. Also, I want to address what he said about right before the chorus, saying he went to a church and he just hopes that guy is right, in so many words. It kind of reminds me of when Adam Carolla, who's not a believer, he's not religious at all, talking to I think it was Dennis Prager, who's Orthodox Jew. And I thought it was interesting because Dennis Prager, was talking to him about how he, is I don't know if he describes himself as an atheist or what, Adam Carolla, but he, doesn't believe it, in God and all that. And Prager was just like, do you hope you're wrong? I thought that was an interesting question. He's like, do you hope you're wrong? And Adam Carolla is like, yes. Simply just said that, yes. He's like, I hope I'm wrong. And I thought that was kind of amazing. Like, he's like, I don't believe there is. But he's like, I do hope I'm wrong. I hope there is a higher power. I hope there is an afterlife. I know Tom always talked about struggling with his faith and, not sure, not quite, what's going on in the grand scheme of things. It's kind of interesting to see him explore that in a song. I don't know if we've seen that yet from Tom, but we'll keep going.
Men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you. There's a man in a court sworn to uphold the law, but he's crooked as a fence post and don't do his job. There's a man in a classroom who should know the facts, but he's brainwashing kids, teaching English and math. There's a man in your phone who who hears everything you say. He knows everywhere you go, every joke you ever made. There's a man with a bloodline that owns the whole world. Every airplane and building and gold brick and pearl will be fine, babe.
I thought that was funny, like what he said about they're listening to everything you're saying, which they are. Like me and my friends were watching the Saw movies the other day, and when I went on Instagram, the first thing I see is I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name who plays Saw, but there was an ad for him, and he was like selling stuff related to the Saw movie. What are the odds of that? Obviously, they overheard something. Like everyone freaks out about TikTok, like they spy on you. I'm like, they do that already. Facebook, like. It's too late. It's like you're not saving yourself by not using TikTok. They already know everything. And they're like, but the CC, you don't think the U.S. already does that? They sell our information to whoever else. They know everything. The honestly, Instagram and Facebook are probably way worse than TikTok. Probably way worse than we'll ever know. But they hear everything they say. But this is a phenomenal song. I do want to go back a little bit because I do want to replay that a bit.
Your phone, who hears everything you room, who should know the facts, but he's brainwashing kids, teaching English and math. But he's crooked as a fence post and don't do his job. There's a man.
That's what I want to say. He's talking about the judges being corrupt. I hate this. Like, oh, it's a judge. He said this. You don't really think judges have personal biases? They have friends. They have family. They go home. They talk to their wives and stuff like that. They vent. Of course, they have personal biases. You know, and they can't help it. You know, they're and some of them are just they're full blown activists. It's like, oh, he's a judge though. It's like, I don't care. Anybody can be corrupt, and just because of their title. Oh, he's a teacher. How dare you? It's like I'm not an absolutist anybody. There's corrupt people and judges and lawyers and cops and teachers, Republicans, Democrats. I don't give anybody a pass just because, you know, yeah, like in a general sense, I respect law and order. I respect cops. I don't trust every cop. They do work for the state and essentially work for the government. It's the same thing, you know, no matter, you know, what somebody's done in their life. It's like just because of their title, I'm not going to automatically trust them.
In a classroom who should know the facts, but he's brainwashing kids, teaching English and math. There's a man in your phone who hears everything you say. He knows everywhere you go, every joke you ever made. There's a man with a bloodline that owns the whole world. Every airplane and building and gold brick and pearl will be fine, babe. But if we don't make it through.
It's pretty wild, like you're talking about the bloodline. You always hear about the same exact names in politics. It's the Clintons, it's the Bushes, it's the Kennedys, this is that. You know, that's why I ended up going with Trump, because I'm like, this guy's different. I didn't like Trump at first. I actually hated him. I've said the words I hate Trump once upon a time, if you could believe it. But I started listening more to him and seeing how people react. I'm like, man, everybody hates this guy. Democrats hate him, Republicans hate him, lifelong politicians hate him, Wall Street hates him, Hollywood hates him. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe it's because he broke the status quo. Clinton was next. She was supposed to be the anointed one. She's a Clinton. And you got the same family names every single time throughout history, throughout the American politics. Trump broke that. And it was amazing to see.
You don't make it through. There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you.
I love the chorus.
It won't help if you can fly. He's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe. I'll be the man for you. Pray that the man in the sky's watching over us tonight, 'cause there's people looking down on us for fighting for what's right. Hold the line, babe, and I'll hold on to you. There's a man in the clouds and I hope he's looking down, 'cause there's people here on earth who trying to put us in the ground. We'll be fine, babe, I won't let go of you. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly. He's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to
how simple the whole video was. Just Tom in the middle of that playground farm. The animals were. It was so simple, but it was a powerful message. The average everyday man being stepped on by the government, big food, big pharma. Being taken advantage of. It was an incredibly powerful song. Maybe one of his most powerful songs ever. The message was there, was strong, and it was a bop. It was already one of my favorite. It absolutely was phenomenal. The chorus was one of his best. I was just really impressed overall with the messaging, with the music itself. Tom outdid himself. Nova, obviously, shout out. It was great. It was a good job. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. Like and subscribe and share if you want to support this channel. It goes a long way, so I do appreciate it. You guys can follow me on social media at Patriotic_Cav. That's on everything. Instagram, X, Truth, whatever you think. I kept it all the same just so it's easy to remember at Patriotic_Cav. And keep your recommendations coming. Drop them in the comments below. What do you want me to react to next? Could be music. Could be a movie trailer, TV trailer. Whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I always love some spontaneous, random stuff. But let me know. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next video.